How does a tiny island with no natural resources, no hinterland, and no strategic depth become one of the most admired nations on the planet? The answer lies in one name: Singapore. For small countries looking for a roadmap to success, Singapore isn't just an example, it's the gold standard. At first glance, Singapore had everything going against it. When it became independent in 1965, it was a patch of swampland with a diverse population, high unemployment, and zero resources. No oil, no farmland, not even drinkable water of its own. But what it lacked in size, it made up for in strategy. Singapore didn't try to be big. It tried to be smart. And it worked. First, Singapore made governance its foundation. While other nations were distracted by internal politics, Singapore focused on clean, effective, and forward-looking leadership. It built institutions that were trustworthy, efficient, and transparent. Civil servants weren't just well-trained. They were among the best paid in the world, eliminating the temptation of corruption. In Singapore, good governance isn't optional, it's baked into the system. Then came the economy. Instead of relying on what it didn't have, Singapore focused on what it could control, its business environment. It became a magnet for foreign investment by offering stability, low taxes, world-class infrastructure, and a highly skilled workforce. In just a few decades, it transformed into a global hub for finance, trade, technology, and logistics. Education played a massive role in that. Singapore invested heavily in its people, tailoring education to the demands of a changing world. It trained not just scholars, but problem solvers, engineers, technicians, and entrepreneurs. Today, Singapore consistently ranks among the top countries in global education rankings, not because it spends the most, but because it plans the best. Urban planning is another area where Singapore shines. Everything, from housing and transport to green spaces and waste management, is carefully designed. Over 80% of the population lives in high-quality public housing. Trains run like clockwork. The city is clean, green, and shockingly efficient. It's proof that with good planning, even the densest cities can offer a high quality of life. And let's not forget security and diplomacy. Singapore is one of the safest countries in the world. It maintains good relations with global powers, despite its size, through smart, principled foreign policy. It punches above its weight on the world stage, not with muscle, but with credibility. So why is Singapore the role model for small nations? Because it shows that small doesn't mean weak. It means focused. It means agile. It means the freedom to innovate and build systems that actually work. Singapore didn't try to copy anyone. It created its own path. And that's what makes it powerful. If you're as fascinated by how great ideas shape great nations as we are, don't just watch, subscribe. Join us as we dive into more stories of strategy, transformation, and bold vision from around the world. See you in the next video.